Hello and welcome to the first project for 4316 options and derivatives future contracts. This is going to be our first step for setting up the uh, Excel spreadsheet. I just want to go over a couple of quick issues before we get into the details of the project. First thing is your Words login is going to be found here. I haven't uploaded the file to it yet, but I will, and you'll find your password and the account name to take care of the login. Next thing, if you want to go, the project section is going to have each one of our individual projects. This is assignment 1, which is the formation of a evaluated portfolio. The idea here is that derivatives are used to manage risk, and we need to have a risky asset in order to get an idea of how these different derivative products work. So we're going to start by forming what's known as evaluated portfolio. We'll just click down here. What you'll see in this assignment 1 section is going to be a list of video links for you to follow. The first thing you should do on all of these projects is start by getting the project overview. So this is just going to go download, and I'm going to go ahead and open it right now. And this project overview is going to tell you what's required in the project. You can enable your editing. So this is to create a risky asset, project 1. So you want to read through this first before you really get into doing the project, so you know what's going to be required for your output. I'm going to go ahead and exit that. In addition, I want to come over here to the base Excel files. And you'll see that there's a report format requirement. So you want to click on that. We'll go ahead and open it. And for those of you who've had the 4310 or 4315 labs, you'll be familiar with the report format. You have to follow this. If you don't follow this report format, then you're going to lose a significant number of points in your grading. So I want the name of the project, who it's by, what the date is, what the class is. This is an executive summary. The summary talks about what you found. It doesn't talk about why you did it or anything else. You just you get a quick idea of what it's looked like. I want the word count, so you'll highlight what you've typed in, and you'll notice down here that there's 116 words. So that you would change the word count to 116. Your maximum is going to be 200 words on the executive summary. And this is where you would give your boss or your clients an overview of what you found and what the key findings are. Then you're going to have an introduction. The introduction should talk about, give an outline for the project, what the goal of the project is, any particular methods that are used in the project, etc. Talk about your data, talk about your sample stocks. These are just examples, but the data and the sample should be important. Then you'll go over your results, you'll add a conclusion to it, and then the appendix will include what we call working tables. And in this class we're going to do several macro programs, so you'll have to include your macro program in there as well in the appendix. Make sure you have page numbers on your output, and then you're going to have to turn in a printed copy. The Excel files that you build will be uploaded to the Blackboard website, and then we'll download those, run them through the automatic grader. That's a program that grades your Excel spreadsheet, and then it gets uploaded. The graded projects will get uploaded here. So everybody will be given a password. The graded projects are password protected. You'll have a unique password. You can download the project, and then you and only you can open that particular file. All right, so let's get started with the basic process that we want to go through. Again, we're going to come here to Base Excel. This is the Base Excel file for the first assignment, and this is going to set up your working file. We'll just go ahead and start it. You'll go ahead and enable your editing. We'll enable the content. This is a macro program. Click on the start. You'll enter your first name, your last name, and then your 800 number. Make sure you get this right. I'm just entering some basic numbers here, but make sure that you get your 800 number right. In other words, the grading and other issues will be a problem. And again, it's just your first name, your last name, and the 800 number. We'll click OK, and we'll go ahead and close. And what you'll see here on your desktop, if I can get to my desktop, it's picking up an Excel file by accident. There we go. What you'll see is your Excel spreadsheet's been set up on the desktop. There we go. And we'll go ahead and open that up. All right, so again, for those of you who haven't had the other labs yet, anything that's highlighted is going to be a graded cell, so you want to make sure that the equations in there are correct. If the equations aren't correct, then you'll lose points. We have portfolio, market values, returns, raw data, year-to-date return evaluation, year-to-date draw, or raw data, the stock performance, and then our portfolio values. And you'll add some additional ones. Do not change the names of any of these tabs, because the automated grader is going to go to portfolio. So if you change it to portfolio 1 and there is no portfolio, you'll get a 0 on that. All right, so this is the Excel spreadsheet that we're going to start out with. Let's go back to our projects section, and into our first assignment. And right here you'll see there's a file called Assign Stocks and Portfolio Values. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. This is an Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to go ahead and just open it. We'll enable our editing here. You'll see your last name and first name will be listed here, and then a list of 10 stocks. These are the stocks that you will use for your portfolio formation. And on the second tab here, you'll again see your name, last name, first name, and this is the value of your portfolio, the starting value in millions. So in this case, my starting portfolio value is going to be $4.56 million. All right, our next step, what we want to do is get this, my list of ticker symbols, in a vertical orientation. So what I'm going to do here is just highlight that group of stocks, hit Control C to get a copy of them, and then we're going to paste, and what we want to do is paste the transpose of it. So now we have our 10 stocks in a vertical orientation. Now I'm going to copy the vertical orientation, hit Control C to copy everything. Now my next thing to do is to go into Notepad, and I just want to open a simple file, go ahead and save that, or copy in. I hit Control C to copy these ticker symbols in, and then I'm going to go ahead and file, save as. And this is on my 43, this is on my jump drive. And you're just going to call it stocks.txt. So I can just click on that, or you can type it in. I've already saved the file. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel out. And don't save on this one. You will do the save. Minimize my window here. I'll get that straightened out here in just a second. What I want to do is go to my jump drive. This is my project one. I just want to show you. So it's just a simple list of my ticker symbols. Okay. Last couple of things we're going to do here. The market return we're going to use is going to be 10%. And then my portfolio value is that 4.56, 2 decimal places is enough. So 4.56. I want 4. Go ahead and add this in. 0.56. So that's my total portfolio value. We can open that up a little bit. Now, what I'm going to do is just go ahead and save. We'll end the video. And then when we come back, what we're going to do is use our list of ticker symbols to download a series of data from our Words account. And we're going to find our stock betas, a few other things. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the class, the group of projects that we've put together, and you'll learn how these derivative investments work and how you use them in working with a portfolio and hedging out risk. Thank you very much. Goodbye.